This is our group of Brazilian gardens. Brazilian gardens showcase their climate, innovation, and community through their plants, but this wasn't cultivated on its own. The pioneer of Brazilian style gardens is none other than Roberto Burle Marx. He was a landscape architect ahead of his time, whose works made him famous and are known to have revolutionized the garden aesthetic.
One of his most recognized contributions was his role in designing the gardens for the new capital city, Brasilia, in the 1950s. He used curves, bold colors, and native plants to create spaces that mirrored Brazil's modernist agriculture. He also designed Copacabana Beach Promenade in Rio, with its iconic black and white waved pattern pavement. His designs didn't just decorate the city, they defined it.
To understand his innovation, it helps to compare historic and modern Brazilian gardens. In the past, Brazilian gardens were modeled after European styles, very normal, geometric, and centered around non-native plants. In contrast, today's gardens celebrate the biodiversity of native tropical plants. Modern Brazilian gardens feel alive and designed to reflect the rainforest itself rather than control it. This is all thanks to the hard work of Burl Marx.
Beyond design, they also have function. In urban neighborhoods, community gardening has empowered residents to cope with food insecurity. These gardens supply fresh produce and medicinal plants while providing a space for families to gather. They represent connection and resilience within Brazilian culture.
In addition to his work as a renowned landscape architect, Roberto Burle Marx viewed soil not as mere dirt, but as a vital medium for his living works of art. This perspective was central for his innovative use of native Brazilian plants and the extensive horticultural experiments, where he conducted research at the Sítio Burle Marx site, where he deliberately chose for its diverse ecosystems and soil types.
There, on over 100 acres of land, he tested plant accumulation under verifying conditions and frequently modified soil compositions to meet specific plant needs, including one remarkable case transporting 800 square meters of iron oxide-rich rock to support particular species. Unlike many of his compatriots who imported European gardening traditions, Burl Marx displayed Brazil's native flora, creating plant groupings based on texture, form, and ecological compatibility, especially in terms of soil and light requirements.
His approach reflected a deep ecological sensitivity and anticipated modern sustainable design principles as he carefully matched plants to their native soil conditions and believed that the garden that has the best chances of survival and needs the minimum amount of care for such survival will be indigenous.
Of course, these gardens grow out of unique soils. Brazil is a vast, large country, and its most common soils, oxisols and argisols, are acidic and low in natural fertility. However, with organic matter and careful management, they may have the ability to nurture both food crops and ornamental plants. This challenge has shaped gardening techniques, encouraging creative use of composting and native species that thrive in such conditions.
Common plants found in Brazilian gardens can include tall palms, elephant ears, cannas, passion flowers, bougainvilleas, and epiphytes growing on trees. These plants aren't just beautiful, they connect people to their environment and culture.
Finally, Brazilian gardens are deeply tied to national identity. They combine European influences, native biodiversity, and artistic movements like Tropicalia, which challenge political oppression through creative expression. From Burl Marx's modernist visions to community gardens today, Brazilian gardens prove that they are so much more than the landscapes. They are living symbols of culture, identity, and resilience.